back. Episode 2.
Episode 2 of the 9 best questions to ask your agent to sort the skill from the agent bravado. So if you didn't catch episode 1, it was a ripper.
It's trending well.
Yeah, but this week we're touching on advertising and all other things. So
the first part, obviously moving on from the method of sale, is advertising. What I mean by that is like taking the property to the market and making sure they can get someone, they obviously can see it if they're interested in it. It's key for us to identify the target market. And what I mean by that is for every property, there's like a highest and best use. So say, for example, we've got a first home property. Well, we want to make sure that we're advertising the property and we can hit those particular people. So we know that like the target market, the age group might be in their 20s and 30s. They're very mobile. They're, digitally focused. Whereas you might have something like a downsizer who's, traditionally over the age of 60, may still prefer to have some kind of print form of advertising as well. So it's key to understand where they are and how they look and what they respond to.
So when you're working with an agent, you really want to understand how have you tailored this marketing package to my target market. You don't want to get a one size fits all with regards to advertising. So asking, where do my target market, search for real estate, and how are you going to get that property to them? But there's another really large consideration when it comes to advertising a property. You're trying to get it in front of the most people. So advertising will get it to the people that are looking for your specific type of property in your specific area. But some of the best sales come from the buyers that we're working with from other properties. And so buyer work with motivated buyers that may not have considered your area or your style of property can have some of the best results. So asking your agent, what houses have you sold in the last couple of months, which is similar to mine, will give you a really good understanding about who they have got and who they can attract to your property outside of the advertising that they can bring along. So the kind of answer that you might get, and agents with their capacity to manage buyers will all do something differently here. For example, if you're working with our team, we have a team of 5 agents and an administrator. Now, every day our team spends 4 hours a day contacting buyers who have offered on similar properties or come to our open homes to alert them to the listings that we have on the market. So that is the kind of buyer work or the kind of processes that an agent might have going on in the background that you may not be aware of, but are going to really add value to your campaign, getting people in the door and getting those competitive offer situations happening. And
I think it's just not important to do the list and pray type thing, is that just because you've got the listing, you chuck it out there with advertising. That's only one part of it. There's a group of people out there that may not see it. So how do you introduce them to it? Well, like Amanda mentioned, if you've got people coming to other houses that are similar, well, then it's a great way to introduce them. And they don't have to be in the same suburb. They just have to be a very similar type of property. So that's really been beneficial for us and the team, and obviously helping with getting people through.
Just a couple of other things there. Just as I said, those are how we're dealing with some unsuccessful buyers in terms of direct contact, but understanding what else your agent has going on in terms of regular kind of marketing initiatives to those buyers is a great way to sort, apples from apples with regards to agents. We have a weekly listings email which goes out, and that's got about 4,000 buyers on it. So that gives advance warning about our listings that are coming up to the market. So other initiatives that your agent might have going on that you're not aware of, you can ask, how many unsuccessful buyers did you have in on any of those properties that you sold recently that are similar to mine? How do you manage the ongoing relationship with those buyers? And that will really drill down on and separate agents from agents.
Yeah, I think another one as well is like kind of keeping calm. In good times, it's really, it might seem easy to sell real estate, and a lot of people that are new to the industry, you get a listing and it sells and you think, well, this is easy. But in fact, there's difficulties that can crop up from time to time. So having an experienced and a calm agent, I guess, is really important, because there's things that you can discover during your campaign that nobody was aware of, or something crops up. And it's like, have you got a plan and can you manage that calmly through to get the result? And that's definitely something that we pride ourselves on as doing as well, is that whatever situation gets delivered to us, if something comes up, we'll work with you to manage, through that and have a plan to make sure we can still get the property sold and still get you the right result that you're after.
Yeah, something Ben's particularly good at because of his knowledge. Now, do we want to, so the question that you were asking, sorry, we are supposed to be talking about the questions is, can you provide an example of a tricky deal that you've successfully navigated to sale? Now, that's going to really drill down on what kind of skill level the agent has. Do we want to cover off commission today and make it a 2 of 3? No longer a 3-part series, just a 2. Now,
keep you hanging to the end.
So what we find is in the absence of any type of trusting relationship, because many of the people that will end up listing with us have been appraised 1-2 years in advance of coming to the market. So we would have communicated over that time and built a level of trust. But when we're called in at the last minute and we don't have a relationship with people, in the absence of a trusting relationship, it often comes down to fees. So if you are one of those people who has no existing relationship with an agent and you're getting 2 or 3 agents in and you're really trying to work out what you're going to get for your money, because every agent has the ability to charge whatever rate that they want to and they believe is going to be reflective of their level of service and skill. This is a good way to kind of drill down on your agent's commission and what you're getting for that money. A lot of the questions that you've already asked will uncover some of that added skill and bonus marketing initiatives and all those kind of things. But just with any industry, and no agent brand new to the market is going to be any way comparable to someone with the skill of 10 years and a highly leveraged agent who's got administration support in other areas, maybe by a business manager, maybe in the way of a team of agents. So a great question to ask any agent, do you have administration support? Because ultimately you do not want your top agent, the agent that you're paying to negotiate your contract, going and doing the paperwork or dropping off the lockbox. Or do you have a team to support you? And what role do the team play in the sale?
Yeah, I think as well, maybe if you come to that situation, you've had some agents through and you don't, as Amanda said, you haven't got that high level of trust in there, put commission to the side. I know it's really hard to do, but put commission to the side and go, right, if I was a buyer, who would I want to be meeting, or how would I want the property to be represented to me? Because that's the thing, it's like everyone's pitch to the vendors are very good, but how do you manage that buyer side of it? Because that's where all the work's going to happen when it's on the market. So if you can do that, cover the fee part of it, and maybe judge it on that experience as well.
Cool.
That's it.
Hopefully that's going to help you choose the most skilled agent and the best agent for your sale. If it's not us, best of luck with the sale. We obviously didn't answer the questions properly. Have a good week.
All right, catch you.
Ciao.